How's it going, guys? My name is Graeme, and welcome to the brand new / upcoming Swag and Sorcery. It actually comes out this Thursday, so thank you very much for the developers giving me an early look at things. Speaking of developers, I wanted to make sure I got this right, because I wasn't immediately clear, and I wanted to make sure I could explain it properly. This was fully developed by Uroboros Games, produced by Lazy Bear Games, which people would know from Graveyard Keeper and Punch Club, and published by tinyBuild, which I think is a very commonly known name at this point. They do a lot of stuff. But anyways, there's kind of like a hierarchy there that I want to make sure is clear for people. Seems like a cute game. They've referred to it as a streamlined RPG, where you're kind of managing a kingdom, equipping heroes, sending them out to go and collect swag for yourself.
Once upon a time, in a faraway fairy
I'll let
kingdom,
this play out.
a very wise king ruled.
I like his little hesitation. Checking out his baller crown there. Got a big gem in the front. Your Majesty, the treasury is almost empty. Enemies have occupied the far frontiers. As your advisor, I've prepared a list of measures. You're so boring with your lists. Your king has thought this through. All our problems will be solved by my great-great-grandfather's magical costume. Simple, like all brilliant plans. The Grand Fat there was a bit of a weird cutoff, I would say. That's probably why everyone else is so confused.
The king came up with truly amazing ideas. In fact, the king's great-great-grandfather did have a magical costume.
I like the excitement in this guy's voice.
Costume! But alas, the costume was stolen.
Oh no. Devastating news.
What a cool costume. It would be a sin not to steal it.
Didn't even realize there was a cat chilling in the corner there. He sounds a little bit like the lazy guy from Futurama mixed with like...
You call me a kitty again and I'll bite your nose off.
Like Gilbert Gottfried almost? Almost.
Oh, I see. My apologies. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. So the king found a way to save the kingdom.
He gets right back into that high energy. That cat must be significant. He's the only other one who has a voice. Silence! Stop talking! There, my word is law, and we have an absolute monarchy here after all. I order my loyal heroes to go forth at once in search of the costume. I also just realized he's wearing like those banded visors or whatever. The king's got some pretty cool style. Ooh, I like the looks of our village here. Very neat. An important mission. His Majesty's Chancellery welcomes you. Our king requires heroes to complete a most important mission. It is urgent that you hire one at the guild. Blue building right in the middle here. Guild. Is this the character I'm going to be hiring? I don't get to like select. Nah, you just automatically get a random ass guy. Hoshi. Hoshi's our first hero, I suppose. Oh, man. Okay, so here's what he personally has equipped. Currently, no swag. Swag levels are at an abysmal 0. Instead, he just has his training sword. And I'm guessing when I send him out, this is like the equipment he's going to be finding. Health, power, strength, intelligence, vampirism is 0. He's absolutely not a vampire, not even close. Survival, agility, and stamina. I was kind of hoping survival would be connected to like if he gets stranded out in the woods, he'll kill some rats and eat them or something. Nothing like that. It's just his armor, which should be at 0, I think. Those boxers are surprisingly durable. You can also see his regular damage, his armor, the types of resistances, critical damage, and crit hit chance. One guy hired, I will claim my reward. For now, your father couldn't cope with an angry beaver, but training and trials will forge them into a real hero. Your fighter. For a second, I thought this guy was really just going right at the family tree there. No, your fighter couldn't cope with an angry beaver. Who's this guy with his little hat? I want him on my team. I want to recruit his hat. He's the swaggiest guy in this village so far. Heroes shouldn't just hang around all day. It makes them fat and obnoxious. Send your fighter out to explore the magical forest. I have a little horse queued up in the stable here, so I literally get to just drag them across onto the horse. And then I choose where they depart to. I thought maybe they would go off on their own. Yeah, magical forest. That looks a little tougher than an angry beaver, so I presume that like, that is when you get 100%. Oh yeah, then the fight will light up. So there's very specific resources and monsters to be discovered in each area. It's meant for levels 1 to 5. Cool, I like how it breaks it down for me, actually. Spunky adventurers. Characters pursue their adventures on their own without troubling you for directions. I do like that. I like a management game where I don't have to manage. Now we just get to see him, like, wander in there. Go fight that! Go fight the goat! It would be way easier overall. Presumably, I want to watch this play out to a point where he's, like, substantially injured. Oh, nice! He's collecting resources, too. He'll grab wood, I guess. Okay, I don't think I need to supply him with pickaxes and axes and stuff. It seems like he automatically has that sort of thing. Oh, shit! He won? I wanted to watch that play out until he got injured and, like, fled or fainted. I don't know if these characters die or how exactly that plays out. Heroes shouldn't just hang around all day. It makes them fat and... yeah. Hook me up. 25 gold this time. Haven't you done well? At least your hero didn't cut and run before even approaching the forest. They certainly have potential. Yeah, he cut down all kinds of trees. He's a real hero. So he doesn't come back healed, though. So I wonder what happens when they faint. Like, if I don't have to manage it, he must run on his own still, right? Dressing wounds. Your hero's wounded, go to the church, but keep in mind treatment is at your expense. The treasury isn't a bottomless well. Okay, it's just across the other side here. Plop him right down there? No. Oh, you don't actually have to drag him over here. Well, that's very convenient. I'm very appreciative that I don't have to, like, drag every character around every time I want to do anything. I guess they make that clear with the fact that those ones are squares. There's, like, a spa and stuff like that, but all these ones are hexagons? Nope, octagons. They just threw me off. I'm used to equilateral octagons. I don't know why that feels so strange to me. I guess the only octagons I ever look at are stop signs. But yeah, you can't drag a no square box onto a round hole sort of thing. 30 gold. Oh, look at these rewards rolling in. I don't even need to go do any adventuring. Just through the process of having done, like, the simplest tasks you've ever seen, I'm sitting on 69 gold, and we've only had to risk our life once, and that was very brief. I don't want to risk my life anymore. Just keep giving me simple tasks to complete in exchange for money. Now do you see why treatment is so expensive? Our churches can treat any wound in seconds, even mortal blows. Oh, so yeah, if he ever gets, like, fainted out there, he'll come back and he'll have to be treated for that. The villagers are complaining that your character is walking around naked. To solve the problem, collect 3 chestnut logs in the magical forest, and please, save your questions for later. Ooh, we get access to the smithy level 1 for processing ores. That's funny that the villagers, like, perceive a character, you know? I only see, like, 2 other people in the town, so it would be pretty easy to narrow down which one of them individually has been offended by our dong just kinda free willy, I guess you would call it, walking around town. But we've already done this one. We completed that the first time we went into the forest. They're starting to scale back the gold rewards, and he ruined my 69. You have the logs? Very good. Now you can build a smithy, and the blacksmith will make armor for your fighter. It will protect them from injury and make them look even more courageous. I would also very much enjoy if he had, like, an undershirt or something. I'd have to think, like, hard armor would chafe a whole lot, so I wouldn't want to totally have him succumb to such a horrible discomfort. Processes iron ingots. Yeah, build that right up there. Watching it be assembled little, like, piecemeal like that was awesome. I really liked that. I want to bring him over and see what we can do now. Well, I should probably see what, build a smithy, I did that. That was an easy one, man. While you were building the smithy, we found you a blacksmith. Unfortunately, he's really quite lazy, so your fighter will have to forge their own equipment. What can you do? Times are hard these days. Well, can we fire that blacksmith then? Because I really don't want to keep him around if he's going to be that useless. Your hero hasn't ever forged anything before, so let them start with something simple. Militia greaves, for example. It doesn't matter if they turn out crooked, it's your character who's got to wear them, not you. Yeah, he can just get totally bent. Screw that guy. He can get bent and wear bent up gauntlets. I will not worry about it myself one bit. Oh, first things first, I do have to craft my individual ingots. Well, I don't actually have what it takes. I do have to go back out into the forest again after all. There's Little Fire. Ooh, he didn't drop a loot, so I guess whatever loot he drops would be consistent. I guess it would be probably some sort of a little magma piece or something. This mischievous Little Fire is burned out with his job as a protector of the forest. And then you can see the different resources as well. Perhaps for the first time, stuff created of this lore ore isn't cheap newbie junk. That got us 5% of the way to the boss? Jeez, I feel very much like we are not prepared for anything even remotely. I can, like, tap out... Oh, Jesus, this thing looks much more intense. A mystical Ent. He looks very cool, actually. His main stat is also stamina, I think that was? This funny walking tangle once was a real tree. Few special attacks, different loot and everything. Cool. I just wanted to get like a little bit of a breakdown on him. I guess I should sit around and make sure that this actually goes well. Well done. Look at all that great stuff you got out there. Healing leaves, chestnut logs, all kinds of goodies. So I can totally tap out and just jump right back in again. Yeah, so I don't actually have to keep a direct eye on him, but I kind of wanted to, you know? I didn't click that last time. But it gives a much more detailed, better breakdown of how your heroes are holding up, what they made it away with, and how much closer you are to that boss. And you can jump immediately back into it if your hero like fared particularly well. But it just kind of timed out the last time I opened it because I was distracted. Greaves, simple enough, only gonna take 2. I think everything else needed 4. Oh no, I could grab a helmet as well. I might as well. I don't know if he'll make another quest that simple of like, hey, just give your guy more armor. But he might, so I want to be prepared. I do like the little sound. I just wanted to mess around with that for a minute. Largely also, I just want... Oh, okay, I go back to the guild to manage him even when he's elsewhere. Same as how like the church lets you do it from anywhere. So are you allowed to wear these? He can't. Required level 2. Ah, he's too lame. Sorry, guy, you're gonna have to become cooler. Well, he at least forged them. He did do that. What amazingly crooked greaves. Your hero will be growing some epic calluses. Did anyone say that the life of a hero is easy? They'll just have to get used to it. It's the only greaves they've got. But we did unlock a training camp thing. We need more wood. Man, now we actually have to go outside and do adventures to complete these quests. They're not all freebies. Broad prospects. We also have like a gold quest and a silver one. Like those are side quests versus main story, or maybe the rewards are less substantial in silver ones. Your fighter's so frail that the greaves just fell right off them. Well, that happens sometimes. Build a training camp so they can beef right up. Get those muscles pumped. Hi, I'm your blacksmith. You lazy piece of shit. What are you still doing here? I thought I fired you. There's trouble in the village. The peasants went out to mow the field and their scythes fell apart in their hands. They need new scythes, but we have no copper. 5 pieces. Alright, well, we basically just have to go... Oh, did I already do that? When did I heal him? Also, he has like a stat of like his happiness or something. Oh, you get his precise height and weight. He's a level-headed guy. Loves working with his hands. Damn, this guy's impressive. Let's just hope that no one brainwashes him. This is my new favorite feature in this game, is that they have like random bios for each character. I want to know more about every individual hero that I eventually hire. Healing leaves. They used to make coke from it, but now it's only used as a painkiller. Since this plays out passively anyways, I was curious if you could like fast forward, but I don't think you can. I think the game always plays out in the same time. He didn't even have to fight a monster on that one. So I can go to the results and just immediately send him straight through it again, because like, he might as well keep going. I'm gonna need resources sooner or later, regardless if it directly applies to any quest I'm trying to resolve. There's also this specific individual progress bar for this guy going through his adventure. Eventually, obviously, when I have 3 adventurers, all 3 can go on there at once. Again, I didn't have to fight anything, so I'm just going to keep pushing it. It's going to be awful hard to level up to level 2 if all you do all day is chop wood. There we go, now you can fight a big, gross mushroom. Oh, He's got a ranged attack. Doesn't seem to matter a whole lot. Oh god, he seems like he's gonna actually win maybe. Retreat is better than defeat. Your character's health is of the utmost importance. When your character return with 0 HP, they lose all the resources they've collected. Oh, so the fact that I keep repeating the adventure is probably a bad thing, because now all of that is at stake, I think. Click the retreat button before that happens. I'm bailing. I think we maybe could have won. I don't know. I think it was going back and forth and that we were behind. We probably were going to lose that one no matter what. Well, I'll claim my copper ore thing. You brought the copper already? Damn! I just sat down with a nice cup of herbal tea. I was hoping to have some time to relax on my chaise lounge. Alright, very well. I'll go make the scythes. Damn. Damn. I wanted to say chassis, like, because I feel like that's a term for, like, a body armor or something. The guy's a blacksmith. Nope, he was just laying on the world's most uncomfortable piece of furniture instead. Oh, I didn't realize we had the appropriate amount of wood by so dramatically more than we needed. Oh, so when it's a circle like that, does that just mean you can, it's the type of thing you can access without dragging a character onto it? Oh, I can go sell things down at the market. There's like a spa. This would be to boost his whatever that is, right? I don't know what the purpose of that is entirely, but yeah, you got a nice relaxation in regardless. Was he healing over time or something? Maybe he was. The church might just be for instant heals. I'll have to play around with that. Oh, will he never naturally level up? I want to take a closer look at like his stats here. I don't see experience or anything. I think you only level up through training. And you can boost specific individual stats. But it seems to be much more worthwhile to actually just train someone. So we got our guy up to level 2 here, so now he should be allowed... What was it we were working towards? Yeah, now he can actually start using some of this equipment. Now he's pimped out. We don't need any of this other stuff. Don't worry about body armor or necklaces or anything. Just blast that bare chest. Maybe beat it sometimes like a gorilla or whatever. Just scare the hell out of those monsters out there.
Meanwhile, the royal advisor
I wasn't expecting more story to
plans with
be
the
intertwined.
gargoyles in the dungeon of the palace.
The gargoyles. It's a good insult. A villain! Finally, I was wondering when we were going to get to the good part. This guy was voiced before and all of a sudden he wasn't, and I got caught off guard, and I hope whatever, close enough. The subjects suffer, but the king can think nothing of nothing but his clothes. It can't go on like this. If he was just talking to himself, then he could just pretend like he didn't have that big stumble, but the gargoyles heard for sure. The country needs a new king, wise and kind and handsome. Someone like me. Ooh, that was a cool little move you got there with your little fire fingers. Yesterday I cast a spell to awaken the beasts of the magical forest. There's something, it's just kind of like theatrical more so than like cool. The king will go hunting. And never to return. Seems like I've heard this plan before. Maybe in some extremely popular TV show in its 8th season.
On and on about his plans, and he hasn't even worked on his laugh. What an amateur!
Oh, you're not a part of this, cat. You're just laughing from the outside. The cat's
better.
pulling the
The
strings.
good guys should win in fairy tales.
That's just what the winners tell you. If you win, you are good.
I'm glad I don't always have to do this cat's voice. He's much better at it. I feel like something weird must have happened there. Like, it accidentally skipped the dialogue. There probably normally is. At the training camp, you can raise a character's level and develop their attributes. As you might have guessed, you'll be the one who pays for the training. Did that story thing come up just because of a point I had reached in the game, or like a time thing? I've been playing like 20-ish minutes. By the time that came up, it might have just been a time thing. It's time to send your fighter for training and raise their level. If you suddenly run out of money, you can always extract resources, craft items, and sell that shit. No need right now. Good work. It's very useful to raise your character's level. There's nothing more frustrating than a high-quality bit of gear that no one can use. Yeah, I was already all PO'd about that, and I had missed the opportunity. Now I'm all caught up. You kind of put the cart before the horse there. You were like, go build these gloves. And then I did. And I just had to frown and look at them in my inventory where I couldn't use them. The thing that you're saying that you hate is what you directly set me up for. You wanted me to fail. Your fighter's at least a little more confident after training. The hunted look in their eyes is fading. I've wanted to read haunted because I feel like that fits better in the sentence, but either or. Now try to put the greaves on your hero. I'm so far ahead of you. Hunting Lodge next. That's going to put that hunted look straight back in the eyes. Don't forget to see that your characters are properly equipped before battle. The better the armor, the better your character's chances of survival, and the calmer you can feel. Let's pimp this boy out. All that running around we did, we got all the wood we need. In the Hunting Lodge, logs are processed into wooden planks and skins into leather. You can create bows, muskets, and leather armor here. I just love watching that play out every time. The impudent miller. Sorry to bother you. I doubt you're that sorry, man. You're such a plug. But the miller is boring me to death. He wants me to fix his millstone. But where can I find the chestnut planks I'll need? Could you help? Chestnut planks. I might have one of those. Have I found any? I have not. Either that or that's very specifically what I just spent on building the lodge to begin with. Ready to hunt. Your fighter could use a really good sword. It could use a good sword, but a really good sword would be even better. Good is okay, but great would be good. To make one, you'll need a chestnut plank. Everyone wants all my planks. Get off my dick about the planks. There's only so many to go around. In the Hunting Lodge, you can make ranged weapons and leather armor. After all, swords aren't for everyone. Some people prefer to hide behind someone else and shoot arrows. I mean, that would be my own personal strategy if I was ever in some sort of medieval battle. I'm curious if leather armor, maybe it just has lower level requirements overall, like a level 1, I don't know. I guess you're just not always going to have enough ore, so sometimes you need to resort to leather. I don't really see what the direct appeal will be of it overall. Oh man, because I keep completing these things, it keeps opening up more. Well, wolf hunting. Hi, my sons and I are the best monster hunters in the whole kingdom. I'm not convinced. I hear that you and your men have decided to challenge us. Don't make me laugh. You can't even hunt down a wolf. Kill 5 wolves. Well, how many wolves are you going to kill in the meantime? It seems like a lot of big talk here. I'd like it if you back things up while I'm out there putting my neck on the line. Plus, you said it's you and your sons? Plural? Minimum 3 of you, 1 of me. Not an even playing field, man. You need to strike better bargains or quests or challenges, whatever we're going to refer to them as. A wooden toy sword is very sweet, but it's time to give your fighter a proper weapon. Make your fighter, send them to the smithy and let's get them a nice sharp blade. Ooh, spear or sword, but I'd have to find planks. Sharpened 6, sure do make exquisite weapons. Oh, individual characters have crafting efficiency? Increases by 6% chance, that was a terribly read sentence, of creating high quality items. Chance to create items depends on the strength of the character. Okay, so over time I'll eventually actually have to think through it and be like, which of my characters has the best strength, and I should leave them to craft things more often. What's this little button? Oh. Well, that's yet another... Oh, pine planks. We're probably ages away from gathering that. Leather planks. Oh, yeah, you don't find planks, you make planks. That makes 1,000 times more sense. I also have 300 or over 300 gold. I can hire another guy. So we got Hoshi and Kazuki going on now. And can we actually immediately train you up to level 2? Because, yeah, I might as well. I don't have any equipment to give you, so it seems like you would fare maybe a little bit better. Can I stack? No, I only choose one of you to send at a time, so I don't entirely know what I could do about that. So if I send one... No, I don't know how to get the 3-tier thing going on. I guess I'll have to figure that out later. That was my main appeal of hiring a second person like that. Oh, neat. It shattered after it was defeated. I imagine you can one-on-one this thing even when you're mostly dead, dude. Ooh, if you retreat with some health left, you keep the loot, but only part of the rest. Oh, loot in your bag. Oh, can I choose what goes in? Oh man, yeah, you can specifically choose which thing you save upon retreating. Well, I gotta see if I'm gonna be fighting once more. I'm gonna hover over this. Yeah, that was the last battle, so he's actually gonna make it out of here with everything. Well done, dude. I kind of wish there was experience, that you could level up characters just by sending them out, but I get how they have it set it up. And I guess I'm okay with that. You can see he is slowly healing on his own. So rather than spending money at the church, I can literally just roll out a different character and send them in to do a little bit of fighting. But you don't have any equipment or anything, so I'm much more likely to pull you out. Yeah, this isn't going to go well. I don't think you can survive. Nope, screw that. He's casting spells and stuff? Yeah, that's not happening. We're not gonna push that any further. One Timberwolf killed. We're really crushing that one, aren't we? I just saw that agility... Oh, you have a way better agility. Are you losing agility by wearing a helmet? Not even. Your agility just kind of sucks. Okay, well your agility is astoundingly better, and it said agility is better for crafting efficiency in this particular shop or location. Mostly I just need more chestnut planks. It's like oh, look at that. He just got some sort of bonus. Maybe that was like a crit or like a critical dodge, if that makes sense. You guys know what I mean by that. I'm gonna risk this. Oh god. Oh nice, yeah, he got like a hero boost or something and managed to swing a second time in the same amount there. What's that in the background? That looks interesting. I'm pulling you out of here, dude. Even though those enemies are really easy, I'd rather you not faint. Damn, still so close. So close on Timberwolf pelts here. Yeah, but basically in every way, shape, and form I'm being limited by these planks right now. And now I'm gonna get wasted by this stupid mushroom. Oh good, he's not the most accurate, so I at least stand some chance. Come on, I just need more planks. I'm sure ore is good too, but I'd rather you get at least some wood before I abort you out of this mission here. Oh, maybe you can just complete it? Please no monster. Damn it all. We're getting the fuck out. It's not worth it. He can almost get back to full health just by being, like, left alone for a little while there. Like, in the time it takes another character to do a mission, it was almost enough to get back to full. Oh, I'm losing progress by aborting like that. So that's very interesting. I've still only found half the monsters, and there's some particular resource I haven't found out here. So I guess one of the monsters I haven't encountered yet is probably what carries the resource I'm not finding yet. Oh, it evaded. Well, now I basically can't kill it. Jeez. Oh, I have enough pelts. It's the number of wolves killed that I need to be more concerned about. Well, that makes sense why it's not progressing particularly quickly. I'm immediately sending him back out because he's the one who actually has the gear. I wonder if the enemies that you fight is proportionate. It must be. It must be proportionate to the level that your character is. I should have left that other character at level 1 actually for a little while so that I could send her out to take on like the easier battles so that I wouldn't have to retreat every damn time I send someone out. This guy doesn't have enough gear to handle the level 2 version of this consistently. So when she has literally 0 gear, she has like no hope. So I'll have to keep that in mind, that it scales to the hero that you're sending out. But there, now we got the killed wolves. So you completed the task! Completed the task! I feel like the first time I tried to say that, I didn't enunciate a single thing. So you completed the task. But I bet it was a challenge for you wimps. My youngest son beats wolves with a knife. What about a more serious beast? Well, okay man, you're using a knife, I'm using a wooden stick. I think that might be a little bit more hardcore, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. Nice, and you can leave while you have like a queue of things going, so now and again you can just kind of set things on their own, get that crafting, and I can pop back over here and build that sword that I've been building towards for seemingly quite a while at this point. Seemed like a slow-going process. There we go, level 2. Its stim is 10. I wanted at least a minimum of 10 stim, so I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, nice. I love when games give you, like, a precise, exactly 71% damage increase. Like, it gives you a number, right? And required stat is stamina 10? It requires stamina to wield it, not strength. Fair enough. The training sword is plain. This new one is yellow. They're both casual wear. It gives plus 10 strength. Oh, wow. Well, that's power. Yeah. Plus 10 strength. Cool. I like the clearness of this breakdown as well. The UI was well conceived in this game to be like nice and convenient and easy to look at and understand. We don't have enough to make a breastplate. Can we get you some like leather armor, maybe a crossbow? We're still a little ways away from getting proper crossbows. But at the very least, let's get you some leather armor, hopefully. Oh yeah, I think you have enough to actually craft everything. Oh no, I misunderstood how that was going to be subtracted. Well, you get 2 things. Pants, jacket, required level 3. Oh, nuts. I really don't want to force you to level up again, because then all of a sudden you're going to have to deal with the difficulty of harder enemies already. Oh yeah, crafted a sword. That was a quest. Done that. Moving on. The blade turned out much better than the greaves, but we recommend you keep an eye on your fighter. Trainees are known to cut off their fingers. I hope he doesn't do any of that. We've already done this once. Your fighter is spoiled and their spirits have fallen because of the hard work they've had to do. They keep wandering around the village complaining about life. Send them to the spa. And oh no. I get to raise the party size, which is awesome, because then I can send 2 of them out at a time. Each character has a range of moods. When a character is happy, they get a number of benefits. Things start getting more difficult when they're not. Hard work, like crafting and adventuring, worsen a character's mood, but things look brighter after a trip to the spa. So I got that twice in like one adventure, which was sweet. Chance of doubled attack, which I think is what I got both times. Chance to find more items, chance to craft better equipment. Or you could skip a turn. Chance to gain items is reduced. And no chance of crafting better equipment. Dang, son. So right now, they're both technically happy, but I bet that like 50% line is where that drops off. So you guys can take your relaxation. Oh, it relaxes both of them. Mood improved. And now we're going to have the extra slot, which is going to be huge. The spa puts your characters in a good mood and high fighting spirit. It's the best medicine for stress, colds, and excess body fat. Nice. So I assume I would send them out on the same... Oh, yeah, there's 3 stables. That's where that's going to come into play. That's when I'll be able to start dealing with, like, the middle and bottom rows. These 2 would be sent on an adventure together, which I want that. I want that because I feel like you're that much more likely to be successful. Characters with melee attacks can only attack when they're standing in the front of the group. Can you swap in the middle, then? If one character's, like, doing poorly... Because crap, that means she won't do anything. That's why I'm trying to build towards a crossbow. I thought that might be a part of it. 2-person job. Your fighter is very fine, of course, but they stand alone against many enemies. It's almost unfair. Hire a partner for them if you haven't already done so, and send your newly formed party of fighters to the magical forest. We got this covered, guys. You guys are set. The 2 of you together. Yeah, it's gonna be... Look at you blasting your uncovered chests there. Unstoppable. Although, legitimately, can I ask you to, like, take a step back if you're about to die? I'm really hoping that the game informs me of something like this. Also, that son of a bitch Ent could attack both of you at once, and then that guy immediately teamed up on her in the back with less health. The 2 enemies I had to fight really ganged up here. Well, I'm gonna risk this guy attacking the back, because I do kind of want to see... Yeah, I don't really know what happens if I have one character who lives. will they carry everything back? I didn't want to retreat and lose all the stuff I've collected, right? So I was kind of willing to have one person faint, and now I get to kind of learn how that works. I like how you knocked the hat right off his head, and he just has this gross, craggy-looking head underneath that. So yeah, you do still get to keep everything if you send one character away like that. And then I just... Okay, so you can select who specifically you want to spend a healing on. So I'll heal her. He'll get caught up in that quickly enough. And I want to get some some planks crafted. Actually, do you know what? I'm immediately spending it though. I'm not giving it over to the guy who's asking for them. Nuts. The hat. I don't want to give her the trainee crossbow. Actually, do you know what? I should double check that what level this one needs. Oh, that's not something level 4. It's a level 4 thing. Oh, in that case, you can just have the training crossbow because I'm not going to be able to have anyone equip this right away anyways. It took me a minute to find where it was on the UI. But yeah, now that we have that, let's get you guys back out there like the team that you were always meant to be. Oh yeah, and I completed this for sending 2 people out. Your second fighter will need a ranged weapon, or they won't be able to fight. By the way, while you're away on your adventures, we issued a permit for you to build a fashion house. Ooh, some of that swag's about to come in. It's time for your fighter to prove their worth. Let them show that your investments have not been in vain. See if they can defeat a couple of strong Ents. Our children are afraid to go picking berries because of them. And I'll be able to get the fashion house after that. Kill 2 elite mystical Ents. Okay, I was gonna say, like, have what I've been fighting, are those mystical or not? As if regular monsters weren't trouble enough, there can also be elite monsters, which are stronger than the usual ones. Some think it's worth it for the better rewards. Regular guy, elite guy, double health. Damn, actually. Easily identifiable, it's like a color swap, and they have the little star over their head. Damn, this guy was one of the tougher things to fight. Now he's casting spells on me and stuff. Spells that hurt both characters, mind you. Get out of it, stop standing in it. What are you doing? What? I guess you have to wait for that to, like, end. I didn't realize... I thought as soon as you defeated the enemy, it would go away. You can still faint to something that is, like, actively going on like that. Well, if I have to retreat, I'm taking the wood with me, because that's largely what I've been saving up to have the last couple trips. Nice job on your double attack happiness. Glad that soak in the spa really got you through the day. Well done, team, mostly. And I thought if a character fainted, you would have to pay to revive them, and then they would still have to heal or something like that, but like, no, they can just recover just over time normally as well. So I can finally hand over those planks to the stupid miller. Wow, you brought the planks, thank you. I'll go and tell the miller the good news, but I've decided to let him fix the mill by himself. After all, I'm a blacksmith, not a carpenter. Oh, the impudence is just boiling over. Forced vacation. You are not going on a vacation, you useless sack of rocks. Our locals are scolding me. Supposedly I do nothing all day except basking in the sun. But it's nothing but it's because I've run out of copper. If you bring me some, I'll make you a helmet. Random helmet. I mean, it better not suck. Wait, did he want ingots or... Yeah, ingots or ore. I wasn't sure. That's good. There we go. We're already there. This helmet better be better than not awful. You know? Thanks for the copper. Here's your helmet. It looks quite ordinary, but it has a number of useful properties. Yeah, you're welcome. But now I'm tired, so I'm going on vacation. Exploiters. He's just bailing immediately. Okay, so this one is an extra rarity then compared to what I've been seeing before. We have the yellow sword. This is now. Oh, plain. I still don't know what plain is, whereas this is yellow. Oh, do you know what? I think that was like he got the whatever it is plus 6% chance of crafting an improved item. So green is an like sense of rarity or magical properties, that sort of thing. Whereas plain versus yellow, plain here, yellow here, is a measure of like that this was a well-crafted sword. That's what I have to go off of currently, at least. Way more health, dark damage resistance, pretty good defense bonus. Yeah, sure, whatever. You can take this helmet. Oh, he cannot. Required level 3. Well, I guess I'll level him up then, because I want her to take the other helmet on. We're gonna have to start fighting harder enemies overall, though, guys, so I hope that this one piece of equipment makes a substantial difference for both of you. Well done, team. I don't want to level both of them up right away. But do you know what? The enemies you're fighting probably scales to, like, the highest level party member, would be my assumption, based on the little that I've seen. Someone finally has a shirt. What do you know about that? That's good for them. Glad to finally have a couple of well-dressed characters, considering the whole swag part of this game, being a fancy bunch of adventurers, hasn't played in a whole lot. It'll be nice to have that side of things covered for once. There we go. This is the kind of ultimate killing duo that I've been waiting on all of this time. Between the two shots that they keep getting off before these enemies get off their one most of the time, it's kind of going beautifully. Ah, yes, and here's... Wait, was that first Ent? Did we start off fighting an Ent? I'm not sure if we did. I don't think so now. Oh, you faded it. Damn you. No, come on. You gotta kill this. God. I don't want to have to abort the mission, and I need the second Ent kill, because I want the fashion house. I can't end this episode until I start having some fancy boys on my team. I want everyone to look good. I don't want it to just be practical and, like, useful. I want everyone to look dope while they're at it. You know? You've done well. The Royal Chancellery is proud of you. Hate that word. Why destroy nature and cut down trees for firewood when you can chop Ents into pieces? It is a pretty good trade-off in my mind. You get a little bit of both. Oh man, it's just like a baseball cap. Is that what the king was putting on at the beginning? I thought he was putting on like a cool crown. Aw, I'm missing some of what I need. Okay, but I think I have enough to immediately sit down and craft it. Ah, robbed. Honored guests, yesterday some visitors from a distant village played cards with our hunters and lost their spears. Their way back is long and dangerous. Could you help them? They'll give you some leather for it. Give 2 light spears to the visitors. Oh man, what does it take to build a spear? Oh, I'm quite a ways from building that up, actually. What's this extra mystery guest? I didn't realize there was going to be, like, random events sometimes. That's cool. A lone traveler visited your village and made you an offer. He found something that he believes may interest you, but he doesn't know its true value. He's willing to sell it for 100 gold, but he can't show it to you until he's been paid. Well, maybe I'm getting swindled, but I want to know. I'm on board. Who would have thought? The traveler takes his leave, whistling his song. You hold in your hand something worth considerably more than you paid for it. These clothes are perfect for spying on people. Okay, well, can you use it yet? Are you level 3? Oh, minus defense, plus a lot of damage, plus a lot of agility. Your agility is kind of already, like, crazy high. Well, okay, it's not that it's literally minus defense. It's just comparatively to this helmet, it is minus defense. Yeah, sure, but agility, I'll take the damage boost and everything. Why not? I think it kind of fits the build that I'm going for, I guess we can call it. I'm gonna send these 2 back out again now that they're, like, so geared up for battle here. Plus I just kind of need resources. Oh, dope double shot. Ooh, and we got to fight an elite mushroom guy now too. See if he has, like, a special skill he busts out or anything. Oh, I didn't know you guys were so happy. I haven't sent you to the spa in forever. But now, the fact that it came up so many times across the 2 characters in just one battle like that, it's kind of has it in my mind that, like, this is worth the money. Like, invest in that continuously, repeatedly, make sure you're staying on top of it. Oh, okay, do you know what? I started doing a few replays. This is my 3rd time through, and maybe I should have aborted sooner than I actually did. In fact, you should probably duck out of here. But you do deposit your resources between replays, so it's not like you're doing a double or nothing and risking things the way I thought that maybe I was. The higher the reputation of your village, the better chances you have of getting into the most fashionable contests. Well, now I really, really, really want that fashion house, even more so than before. Don't mind if I do. That's never not gonna be fun. The Swag and Sorcery shop. Okay, so like, building this was kind of what we were building towards the entire time now, I guess. Congratulations! Now for the first time, your villagers feel like true residents of our kingdom. They can buy new clothes here from across the kingdom and overseas for every taste and budget. Ooh, and we can build the laboratory next, which, I can immediately dive straight into as well. Craft healing potions, amulets, a few other things. Might as well. I'm going to take care of this because I don't know if they expire or anything. Death to thieves! Your farmers caught a burglar who was robbing their houses at night. Seeking revenge, they brought him to you. The accused man begs your forgiveness and declares that it was all a big misunderstanding. He had nothing to do with any of it. Indeed, the evidence and proof supplied by the farmer raise more questions than answers. Do you want to banish the accused? If I don't, do I risk getting robbed at some point in the future? Like if I let a thief loose? I will not banish this guy. The wretch you rescued from a miserable fate is very grateful and you feel confident that you made the right decision. So is that going to come back up again? Or are these events very isolated? I kind of suspect it's an isolated thing. There are high-quality doctors in our churches, but it's a real bother for a seriously wounded character to crawl all the way to the church, so build a laboratory and make at least 5 healing potions. Oh, man. Okay, well, it takes a bunch of stuff that I don't have. Healing herbs. Well, that's an easy one, then. I can take care of that for sure. As for all of this stuff, gray stings and sorrow stones, the quintessence of a ghostly creature's frustrations. Like, what the hell? A ghost tears? A stone of regret? I don't know what any of this is or what's going on there. Oh, I queued all that up and I didn't assign a character to do it. So I guess we should see what it takes, actually. Strong stamina. I don't know who has stronger stamina. It's too late now. Equal in stamina, so it doesn't matter. Potions crafted. A healing potion can save the life of your character when the situation heats up. Besides, it has a nice minty taste and fizzy bubbles with no hangover. No hangover, that's wonderful news. Thank you for queuing up the most ridiculous amount of this. I will very happily build a ridiculous amount of them. Competition available. Dance party in the barn? I mean, this is... I contribute 100 and I gain 70 reputation? Okay, well, I guess I'm not doing that immediately. It's not enough to make them, you have to equip them. Yeah, I can do that. That's a very simple request. Oh, okay, if you right-click, then you can, choose the number that you would like to equip, so you don't have to drag all of them at once. It would be wise from time to time to check if your characters have any potions left and craft new ones if necessary. A fallen character can be revived, but only at the cost of valuable resources. Your characters are people too, and like anyone, they love trinkets, especially if those trinkets are practical. Try to make a healing medallion in the laboratory. It actually doesn't cost more than just standard resources. Okay. I already spent all that building these things though. No competitions available. I just wanted to know generally about the fashion house. We have this. Now we got to at least do this before rounding out an episode here. Dance party in the barn? That sounds very, very fun. I have no idea how to send a character to the competition. Do I choose that through here? Not even. Okay, I added it to the fashion house. So in the fashion house, you can choose someone to send to a competition. The winner increases the reputation of his or her village and receives a great reward. So right now, I would say they are not particularly fashionable. What do I have available? I don't have any, cool fashionable things right now. You guys are literally working with, the most basic stuff imaginable. I figure I should probably make him a breastplate. Oh, I see. I couldn't tell what the +1 was. It was showing me that I had some queued up, on the way. So I want you to at least have something on your chest. I like it. I like the look of your bare chest. I don't know if the judges will be huge fans of that, and so I feel like it's probably a good call to make sure you guys are both well dressed. Overall style C, you got a bit of color in there. Oh, is that literally the color of it? Is it literally the color, not a measure of anything? It's just letting you know that, like, I don't know, maybe there's points for, like, matching purple and yellow look cool together, that sort of thing. I had no idea that that's all that was indicating. It's literally just the color. Well, I'm sending you guys off. I don't know. Let the contest begin. Oh, come on. They have, like, football helmets and jester hats and a basketball jersey and, like, a skull head and things like that. Like, there's no way I'd score any meaningful points. 4, 8, 7, is that what that was? I didn't see what the other one was. Was the king looking in the window there for a second? That's very funny. Oh, I got smoked. Yeah, there he is. He's just popping in and out. Little mouse in the corner there. That's cute. I got wrecked by these guys. Like, I was meant to lose this, right? I don't see any conceivable way in which I was going to win. Well, I could maybe beat that chump. Terrible coordination overall. You deserve to lose. I very well might still come in last, though. So how did my submittance? I got first. You got first place. Show me the results. You got first place, dude? Did I completely miscount everyone's points? I didn't think you did that well. I'll take it. The hell yeah, I'll take it. Death to thieves. Is this the exact same thing again? I'm gonna say no again then. Rescued by a miserable fate, the grateful wretch hands you a parcel. He seems to believe there's something very useful inside. Well, shit. He just busted out like a seemingly really good looking crossbow, actually. Level 4 needed, but huge damage increase, huge agility and nature damage increase. I think I probably have to level you guys up. I mean, you have more equipment than you've ever had. You have potions for the first time ever. You suddenly have, like, really sweet weapons and things like that. Yeah. I could sell some of the stuff, but I'm just thinking if I hire another character, like, anytime soon, then I would like that to be a thing. I would like to have basic armor and stuff to equip them with immediately. That's literally just my fashion reputation. It has nothing to do with, like, how well I defend the village or anything like that. That's super funny. I just kind of want to see, now that you're all equipped with your better weapons and armors and everything, like, how big of a tear you guys can go on. Look at that, the extra nature damage and everything. That was it's one-shotted that thing. Ooh, an elite Timberwolf. He looks very regal and cool with his, like, his brown coat. He's also incredibly strong overall. Oh god, another elite thing. So I guess that the odds of running into an elite raises significantly when you have 2 level 4 characters. Come on, run out of there, man. Stop standing in the damn poison. Oh yeah, you have potions. Excellent. That goes a long, long way, doesn't it? Well, I think I only used 1 potion, and I found enough healing leaves to build another potion. I think I'm immediately just gonna replay it, because I know that they both have multiple potions queued up, so I'm not too worried about it. Haven't really figured out what this little swirly blue stuff is for. I still have 0 spells. I eventually, I guess, have to get a library. This was lit up during the fashion show. I wonder if I could have clicked that and what that would have done. I wonder if you could eventually reduce or remove this fog. That must be a thing that, like, the stronger you get, or, like, the way you can get a healing medallion, maybe you can get an amulet that would push this away. Oh, he gets totally interrupted. Oh, but he managed to do a double thing, so he was happy in order to drink a potion and attack. But yeah, it very much interrupts your attacking in order to reach for a potion like that. So it's kind of opens you up to be attacked very heavily. I'm leaving this as like a very long episode because I just want to take a nice long look at things. I knew that fashion shows were like somehow a part of the game, and I was like, yeah, it would be good to have that included in here in this first episode, considering it's like a substantial side of the game that makes things very unique compared to like a standard borderline idle game RPG manager. Like, it's a combination of a lot of things, and the whole swag and fashion stuff is what really makes it unique, right? Oh, what is this all about? The local peasants visited the blacksmith and asked him to forge new tools for them, but he doesn't have enough metal. Oh, so this is probably just letting me know that in the overworld, an event happened. And so same as when I was in the fashion show, that thief event came up again. Asking for 3 ore. Yeah, take the ore. Oh, and he gave me a 6 sword. Okay, that's awesome. I'm glad I saw that and made sure I took care of that. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure this episode included some of that, and now all of a sudden things are going incredibly well. I'll probably level these guys up to level 5. Equip them with extra good equipment and everything, and see if we can complete this first boss or whatever. And then, because who knows, maybe I never record this game again. I'll keep playing it. I'm enjoying it enough that I'll keep playing it on my own. But I wanted to show a lot of the game and give you guys a very strong impression of what's going on to let you better decide whether or not you would like me to continue playing it on the channel. Because I fully want to leave that to your guys' discretion based on how much you're enjoying the game and how much potential you think you see it having going forward. Oh, look, your crafting is her crafting efficiency going up? Efficiency going up? No, it's just because her agility is so crazy high. Because I kept giving her equipment that raised her agility. Yes, that's why she's so damn good at that right now. Oh, he does not have the agility or stamina, but he's like 1 away on each. So I bet you, even though it only requires level 3, if I were to raise you to level 5, it would raise your agility and stamina by enough. Yeah. Ooh, his first dragon. Okay, there's a lot going on right now. First things first, I want to get this equipped. Raising damage, extra strength, same as the one I already have actually. But this one's not colorful at all. That's kind of disappointing actually. While I'm at it, I totally have what it takes to craft 2 spears, so I'm getting 2 spears underway. I have what it takes to craft a healing medallion, so I would like to craft one of these as well. Oh, 15 whole seconds. What a slog. Can you even believe it? I'll send you guys off with this. The visitors from the distant village were very grateful. In return, they gave you the leather as promised. However, they lost their new spears too, so they'll be sticking around for a while. They also didn't give me leather. They just gave me pelts. It's kind of like if I asked you for ice cream and you gave me a cow. It's not quite what I wanted. My mother sends her regards and looks forward to my first victory over a dragon. You're gonna help me with the equipment I'll need, right? Otherwise my mother will be really upset. Is this my character? Who is this who's saying this to me? I think this must be the guy I just leveled up to level 5, which I forget his name right now. Orochi or something. Bring a scout's hat, scout's jacket, scout's pants, and simple crossbow. Okay. When the character is in a group, their chances of finding recipes, blueprints, and patterns is increased by 3%. So that's like a recipe of something I'll be able to craft. I don't think it's an actual thing. Oh, so do I need to swap your gear completely? Okay, this is very temporary. Oh yeah, so giving the crossbow to the character with the high agility actually made a lot of sense. That was like a good decision I made. It wasn't just out of the convenience of the first character already having a sword. And so I gave the second character the ranged weapon. The game probably sets that up for you, like, intentionally. Scout's hat, jacket, pants, and simple crossbow. Yeah, that's everything I decked him out with just now. Oh, and I might as well give him the healing medallion. 20 health, fire damage. Okay, so it doesn't actually heal you, I don't think. It just adds a lot of health. I thought maybe it would slowly heal you over time or something. Well, I'm just sending you out by yourself for a simple fight. Oh, the elites are what filled in the other slots there. I don't know, maybe this was stupid, but I feel like I just had to send him out on any old kind of journey. Because he just, I don't know. I don't even know if he has to complete this quest or if he just has to go on it to satisfy whatever that specific quest need is. Ooh, a new event came up again, though. Mystery guest. He's trying to sell something, give 100 gold. I'll risk it again. He gave me a very, like, basic thing. it is well worth the amount you paid for it. Not bad. I agree. We can live with that. We're not losing money, really. I bet you sometimes, though, they give you, like, a handful of berries or something. Our little adventurer actually did very well out here on his own. That all went splendidly, as far as I'm concerned. It still counts as a 5% gain. I guess I don't understand what I was supposed to do here. Is this supposed to be specifically when fighting the end creature like this thing? Is that the dragon? I don't know. In which case, I'm swapping you guys back to the gear that I actually want you to have. Ooh, one of these is slightly better, and I don't know which one is the one I already had and which one I gained from that random transaction. I like that there's a little bit of randomness to the stats of individual pieces of equipment. It's not always guaranteed going to be the exact same value. Oh damn, you can have the simple crossbow. Oh, you only had a training crossbow, not a simple one before. Okay, well now you can have the proper simple crossbow. Which I'll have to like swap off against since... Oh, okay, so that's the first thing that I think I actually properly have now. Because what's all this stuff? Yeah, okay, I have crafted all that. In that case, I have no idea what's going on. Oh, I don't have to go on an adventure with that. These are just things that I have to craft. In which case, that's fine. You can take this, because I'm pretty certain that the crossbow that I'm already sitting on, this guy, is better than a simple one. It is. It's a rare simple crossbow. So yeah, you can take the dumpy one. Man, I don't know how I got so confused on this particular quest. It was weird when it came up, and like that's this character's face. So I was just like, yeah, it's like a whole thing. But there we go. Now I'm just crafting. Oh, dope. You're doing so well with the crafting because of all, your craft efficiency that's really high right now. You actually crafted rare pants that are somehow worse than what you're wearing currently? How is that even possible? Oh, because these ones add 12 agility, you only add 10. The actual defense on these ones is higher. I don't know, you can hang on to what you're currently wearing. Ooh, this one's slightly better than what I have now too. I should double check everything here. Yeah, that's it. Do I have to recraft worse pants? Did those somehow not count because they came out green? I don't entirely know what's going on there. I think because they came out green, it didn't count. There, now you have like the simplest, most basic versions of that. You've been very helpful. I beat a dragon. Unfortunately, it was just a baby. Come on, man. And there weren't any treasures in his cave, and I got robbed on the way back. But everyone has to start somewhere. Wow, that went miserably. And also, cruel. Someone keep an eye on that kid. We need like a psych evaluation. Oh yeah, I never properly completed that. Great job. Not only will this medallion prolong the life of your hero, but it also goes beautifully with their eye color. And it's even rumored to remove the crown of celibacy. Well, I should probably also craft one for my other character, and then they can both wear it at a fashion show. If it really brings out their eyes, Whatever, I'll do the mystery guest thing again. It's well worth what you paid for it. Again. Winged Horror. I believe I managed to find out about a powerful monster that lives in the forest. This strange creature resembles a cross between a human and an owl. Moreover, it is very dangerous and aggressive. It would seem we have no choice but to challenge the monster and kill it. Prepare carefully for the coming battle, and victory will be ours. Guild level 2, a library, and access to new locations. So this is like the big boss fight that we've been building towards. That's where we're going to wrap things up. I'll also have a new competition. I have to make the contribution to have that available in my shop again, is my understanding. Ooh, you can give a judge a present before a competition and learn more about his or her preferences. Oh. Okay, so it's not a complete and total bribe. It's largely a bribe. Okay, the druid, the fool, and the elder. Let's give a prize to the fool. He's wearing a bucket on his head. The guy could use some help. He hates plain and casual things. Casual W's. Well, what could we learn? Let's learn some. I would like to learn wishes of someone. He also hates plain. Well, I'm sorry. Most of what I have is plain stuff. I bet if you give a better thing, they'll tell you more. I just got an achievement for bribing characters. Oh, come on. Everyone hates plain. Oh, big surprise on that. Well, I really do want to sell some of this like basic stuff that I'm walking around with then, because I do want to be able to level up this character once more before I go into it. The modern diet. Well, I'll investigate that in just a moment. Now I want everyone to have their amulets. Everyone's level 5. All that's looking really good. You guys definitely need some relaxation. Oh, you can actually see their grim, or grin. Not grimace, grin change. Grimace changed to a grin is what happened. But that's good to know that you don't literally have to, like, I don't know, you can just see at a glance what their relative mood is. Have you heard about the new zucchini diet? No, it's so amazing. I already have the zucchini, the mustard, and the honey. The only thing I need is the grated wolf leather. Ew. Well, bulimia. When using a potion, there's a 20% chance it won't be used up. You barf it back up? What the fuck? Okay, that's kind of a good reward, I think. This is the best diet of all. 1 teaspoon of this guck in the morning on an empty stomach, and you won't be able to face food for the rest of the week. You won't be able to face anyone, for that matter. How do I apply this? Is it a buff? Oh! You can't even, like, unequip it. This is... Oh, and this... Okay, so you permanently get this. I thought it was going to be a thing I was going to have to craft or whatever. When the character is in a group, their chances of finding recipes, blueprints, and patterns is increased by 3%. Okay, cool. I didn't realize that I was actually leveling you guys up as characters. Because I guess your characters never completely faint. You're always going to have these 2 characters that you're working towards improving and making better. And, like, you'll just be able to further flesh out that crowd with more characters. And probably when you get guild level 2, then you'll be able to add even more characters or whatever, because eventually you need to be able to send 3, maybe 4 characters per track. And this only goes up to 8, so we'll probably something like that. Without just crafting things repeatedly over and over again with the hope of eventually crafting a rare item, these characters are basically sitting on as good of equipment as they could hope to be, and so I think I can just go ahead and send them on out. I mean, like, repeatedly, to try and get this. We never found one resource, and either it's like a blueprint or something that is very rare, like just a generally rare item, or it's something you can only get from the owl dude. Look how high of the health is on my, like, strength fighter dude now currently. He's doing great. One-shotting mushroom dudes. This team is really peaking here now. There's no messing with these 2. A little bit of an event back home. Another death to thieves. I'm gonna keep saying no. It hasn't not gone well yet, and it keeps saying, like, you have a lot of reason to doubt this and everything. Rescued from a miserable fate, the grateful wretch hands you a bag of gold. From the looks of your characters, you can see that not everyone is happy about your show of mercy. So I earned gold, but that gold probably came from the guy who got robbed. So that didn't go so well. I don't know how much I need to worry about the happiness of my village, though. Like, I have this reputation to uphold, but, like, there's no overall village health measurement as far as I'm aware. Oh, there was one of those weakness debuffs. I just sent you to the spa to, like, chill out. I was surprised how quickly that seems to have faded away. You only went on, like, a couple adventures. Oh, come on, man. There you go, you deserved that. Oh, we're getting so close, but it's like, I have to do minimum 2 more, I think, because 99's not going to be good enough. I guess I forgot that I lost those ones for doing several retreats way back when. Just a quick check, this game currently is built with 50 achievements at launch. I've earned about 6 of them in about an hour and a half of playing the game. So there's a lot of achievos to work towards for people who are obsessed with that like myself. 99%. The death animations in this are like absolutely fantastic. The animation, the art overall is very good, but there's like a lot of flavor, very specifically in the death animations. That guy's hat rips off. The flame thing simultaneously is like snuffed out and blows away like a deflating balloon. The Timberwolf like collapses in a heap of ice. The Ent blows away like a bunch of leaves and everything. Like, the death animations are so charming and intricate. I really just want to give credit to that. Like, watch how this guy deflates. This is one of my favorite ones. It even has like a little sound effect. It's really well done. I really enjoyed that aspect. 100%. So, no need to replay. I want to make sure you guys are going in. You're already fully relaxed, or almost fully. It seems that making them do things like crafting things takes away way more of their, or adds way more stress than anything else does. Do you know what? I'm gonna craft a bunch of useless junk. Just like, maybe some of it comes out slightly better, like comes out well, and then I end up using it. But mostly I just want to craft a bunch of junk to bribe judges with. Everything came out at like relatively junky levels, so I'm not too concerned about handing it off here. Oh! I gave the druid a gift and he didn't have anything to tell me. Oh, are you kidding me? I didn't realize it could fail like that. Oh, damn it. Okay, maybe I've done as much as I can currently. Or, like, they don't like receiving, like, duplicates of things. I guess I just gotta sell all that junk. Mana tube. That's, what's needed for casting spells. And these must all be different spells? Something like that. I don't know exactly, but anyways, it's not something I can actually do just yet, so it's still gonna sit at 0. Spells are still not a part of the game just yet. I think I'm gonna send them into battle first, because I just want to see how this goes. And then if they earn like cool like eagle feathers or something that they, or like a die, or owl, I guess it would be owl, but anyways, if they get anything like that they can use to like make their character cooler for the fashion competition, then I want to have that available to me first. I got a reputation to uphold. A reputation of exactly 70, which is like a weird, I don't know who's measuring that scale or anything like that, but yeah, we got to make sure that we're representing our town to the best of our ability every single time we go into one of these big battles. Okay, I was like, when is this coming up? The Owl Guard. Man, he's kind of hardcore. I like it. Ooh. He even gets like summoned into existence and everything. Oh, he has so much more health than I thought he was going to. This might be more difficult than I was expecting. I hope you guys carried enough potions with... I made sure I gave them like 5 potions each. I just hope that that's enough. Yeah, we got this. Just don't let him attack you so frequently that he can do damage faster than you can drink potions. There, we're perfectly good. And this must have been the last little bit of reward. A new equipment blueprint, an elegant helmet. Oh, and you can charge him back up again. Interesting. No, that's still, there's like one rare resource. The blueprint doesn't count. That's like a bonus or what have you. Alright, well if I send you here, I want to know about the elegant helmet. It needs desecrated ingot. It's absorbed the anger of the spirits. Jesus, not something I can craft currently here. It adds armor and group armor, which is pretty damn cool. And don't forget how you look. Even in the heat of battle, beauty is a dangerous weapon. Well, not something I can craft currently. Ooh, but I can get the extra guild and more story too.
Sulked in the palace dungeon. His brilliant plan had been foiled.
So it's not a time thing, it's like an event thing. This is impossible! I don't know, your plan wasn't that great, man. You probably should have seen this coming. Probably should have had a plan B or C. The stupid heroes cleared out the magical forest and thwarted my brilliant plans. Well, don't throw such a hissy fit about it. I'm so angry. No, I'm furious. I'm just picturing that old video of the Warcraft kid who like shoves a remote up his own butt. I need to destroy something now! I don't know if that's an obscure reference these days, but it was a big deal way back when. He just sent like his pet away. That's better. Besides, I have a backup plan. I don't think he sent him away, I think he killed him. I've raised an undead army in the Dark Ruins, and they've already won their very first victory on the battlefield. He's like doing dances. Oh, he's doing an incantation. There was a bunch of question marks, and I was like, what is he getting all excited about? A little more practice, and I'll send them to lay siege to the palace. The throne will be mine. Summoning little skeletons? Oh, it's a little bit more hardcore than I was expecting, actually. Kind of an intense skeleton.
What the hell? That rat was my lunch!
Is that what you killed a rat to get those bones? I didn't even see that.
How can you think about lunch when the country is in such terrible danger?
The danger is coming tomorrow, but I'm hungry now.
I like how the narrator and the cat talk. There's just two omniscient characters just doing their own thing. Victory! Alas, the king's men haven't found the chest with his majesty's great-great-grandfather's suit, but your feat will be recorded in the Royal Chronicles. Oh my goodness, I have so many things to take care of all at once here. I'm obviously not doing all that right now. Ooh, he's willing to sell it for 400 gold. I'll risk it. The Adept's Pants. It's well worth the amount you paid. Okay, well I guess it wasn't way over the top. When I eventually pick up a magician, then I guess that'll be a thing. We need more heroes, the whole thing about upgrading the guild. It's probably about time I get ready for that extra competition, though. Ooh, I also just want to stick my head in here to see the new areas. Battlefield, which, holy shit, that looks intense. For level 6 to 25, or the Dark Ruins, level 6 to 25. There's so many more resources to be gathered. Like, if you want wood and copper, you have to go here, but, like, neither of those things are even available at either of these places. That's intense. I like that 2 became available at once. That opens up, like, a ton of possibilities. Well, there's nothing really better that I can give you guys. I know what you're wearing right now is, like, not exciting. We're just gonna do one more fun little fashion show here, and then we can wrap things up after a very long episode. I didn't do the math quickly enough in my head. 14? Was that 14 altogether? Not very great. Another 14, so they tie, I guess. Look at these guys. They got like gold on and stuff. I can't win. Nope. I'm absolutely crushed. 23? Yeah, I'm suddenly very much out of my league. I mean, they all said they hated plain, and I came in here wearing a bunch of plain, literally because I didn't have other options, so there wasn't much I could do about it. I don't even think I'm getting a podium finish. That guy's helmet is so much cooler than, like, mine. That guy's got a cool hat with, like, a skull on it and stuff. Wow. Just trounced. You get a broken trophy and dead roses for a defeat. Poorly done, guys. 5th and 6th place. That was just absolutely atrocious, wasn't it? Okay, well that was like the longest possible episode. I covered as much as possible. I really would love to know what you guys think of this game overall, how much you would like to see more of it. I'm no chance doing episodes this long in the future. This was to just really give it an honest, thorough shot and see how people felt about it. It's a fun game. It's a cool game. I highly recommend it. Comes out on Thursday, like I had said at the top. I would say totally worth checking out for yourself. Now it's just a matter of whether or not you guys want to see more on the channel. Be sure, let me know. Maybe I'll make a community post about it. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.